Thank you for your interest in citizenship events through the City of Seattle and its partner organizations. This video is for all Citizenship Workshop volunteers and provides an overview of two key documents, the intake survey and the tracking form. These documents are important because they help us guide people to the right services and track progress through the workshop while balancing the need for privacy. Let's cover the purple intake survey first. The intake survey is brief and asks what services a participant is interested in: citizenship assistance, immigration consultations, or both. We also ask some basic demographic questions such as zip code and language spoken. This helps us plan for future workshops. Absolutely no identifying information is collected. The survey will be handed out as participants wait to enter the workshop. Once they enter the event, they'll turn in the survey to a registration volunteer. At this point, the registration volunteer will read the survey and provide citizenship applicants a yellow wristband and a yellow tracking form. Participants wanting immigration consultations will not need a tracking form, as the consultation is brief and only one step. Participants wanting immigration consultations will get a green wristband instead. Both sets of participants will receive a service number to indicate their entry order for either citizenship or immigration consultations. The yellow tracking form is quite a complex document because the citizenship section of the workshop involves so many steps. Citizenship applicants will be asked to present the tracking form at each station and then turn it in at exit. The tracking form is used to ensure that the participant has a seamless, thorough experience. It helps guide the participant through the workshop without accidentally skipping or repeating a station. And if any issues are found, it lets us identify and return to the volunteer who worked on the application. All these steps greatly increase an applicant's likelihood of success in naturalizing. If you're assigned to a role in which you use the tracking form, please remember to take your time and fill it out fully. You will need to print and sign your name where indicated. This is very important. If you take the time to fill out your section and document what services and advice you provided, it could save time and stress later in the day. Let's walk through the tracking form. It has 5 sections. The first is screening. In this section, screeners review the limited legal services agreement, and both the screener and the participant sign it. There are a series of questions and a red flags checklist that screeners use to make sure the participant is ready to proceed with their citizenship application. Then, screening experts review the work and indicate whether the participant should proceed, be sent to the complex cases area for further advice from very experienced immigration attorneys, or be sent home with an orange referral slip with next steps. If participants are sent to the complex cases area, an attorney there will indicate whether the participant should move forward and staple their complex cases form to the tracking form. Any advice given should be noted on the tracking form, as well as if an orange referral slip was provided to the participant because they were not yet ready to apply. The second section is forms. Forms volunteers should make sure that they review any advice already given during screening, complete the N400 application form, assess eligibility for a fee waiver, and, if needed, fill out the fee waiver form. Interpreters must sign here if they provided interpretation at the form station. The third section is quality review. The attorneys in this area first review the advice given section and then thoroughly review the entire application. They make the final decision as to whether the applicant is ready to apply or if they should wait, and they note that on the tracking form. They use the checklist to ensure that the applicant has everything they need to submit a successful application, and they review their next steps. The fourth section is copy and packaging. Volunteers in this area copy and package the application and all supporting documents. At this stage, the volunteer will check that the tracking sheet is 100% complete. The fifth and final section is exit. When a participant exits the building for the day, exit volunteers collect the tracking form. It is absolutely vital for us to collect the tracking form at exit. It does not matter if the participant did not fully complete the process or has missing sections. Every person with a yellow wristband should be turning in a yellow tracking sheet at the exit. There is a huge volume of paperwork to handle during the day, so participants sometimes become confused about the intake survey or tracking form and think they are part of their official records. These are created for our internal use only, and they need to be collected at the event. Please reassure participants that the tracking form is not part of their application. Participants keep all forms containing their private information, including all copies of the N400 itself and N400 worksheets. Despite our best efforts, at every workshop we see applicants who make it to the end of the process with only a partially filled tracking sheet. It's very important for us to get the tracking sheet filled out so we can identify who helped the applicant in case of questions. Station monitors should check to see that the prior station information is filled out before they seat the participant at their station. If at any point the tracking sheet is not complete from a prior stage, please escalate to your station logistics manager so they can have the participant escorted to get the appropriate signatures without needing to wait in line again. Thank you for helping us ensure that Seattle continues to be a welcoming city.